Great morning today. I say morning because it's a rainy morning, very early in Los Angeles, but we are here today for Friday shout out with Dr. Natalia all the way from Dubai. So on your end, my dear, it's evening. Do I understand it correctly?
Absolutely. I think we have a time difference of 12 hours by now, maybe, or 11. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's like the time here recently changed, so I'm super confused on how am I relating to the rest of the world, honestly. My colleagues yesterday at the council, and I'm like, guys, what time is in Paris today or right now? And they were like, oh, I think it's like 1 hour less than it was normally, like the difference. Super confusing. But anyway, we're here to talk about your business today. We are here to hear what you are doing in this world that's so amazing that it's changing so many people's lives, and like all that wonderfulness that's surrounding you. So Dr. Natalia, first of all, please introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, how did you end up in Dubai, what's your vision, and what's your mission in this world?
Thank you so much, first of all, for this beautiful introduction and for allowing me to share who I am and what I do. I introduce myself as a flawsome human being, and I needed 5 years in order to self-confidently say that. What do I mean with it? I embrace the concept of flawsomeness, which is a mix between being full of flaws and still awesome, because I'm an ex-people pleaser and an ex-perfectionist who healed herself into accepting myself with everything that I'm good at and everything that I really suck at. And I believe that this is a reality that we all face, but not enough people have the strength to talk about it or the courage. And with all of this gender and men and women and versus and whatever, I'm like, listen, I'm a human being. I don't care about gender. So starting like that usually is a good idea to get people into the right mindset. But what do you do as a flawsome human being? So I'm a keynote speaker and a personal branding strategist and edutainer. So somebody who combines knowledge or education with a lot of humor, because I believe that this is incredibly important if you want to transport a message. And I focus on the art of personal branding because I do believe that we need to, we are, what we do, for whom, and especially a platform like LinkedIn nowadays is phenomenal or incredibly important if you want to do that in a professional way. So to cut the long story short, to make it super simple, I help people who want to make LinkedIn their core marketing platform, who want to spread their message, make money, make sure that they also make the world a tiny little bit better. And I do that because I believe that we simply need nicer and kinder people.
That is so beautiful, so beautiful. Who doesn't want to connect with you right now? I want to know more. So tell us what's great in your business right now. I know that you have so much going on. I see you, like I checked your website, there's so much happening right now. And I know you're excited about some upcoming projects too. So tell us what's happening right now inside your business.
Yeah, there are a couple of projects, as you said. So I'm currently very excited that I'm launching my first book. It will focus on the German-speaking market, and then depending on the feedback and the insights and the lessons learned, because it's the first time that I'm launching something, I will then adjust it, implement it, and also launch it for the English-speaking market. I focus on the German-speaking market because I'm originally from Germany and I moved to the UAE 12 years ago. And by now, I literally have an international audience, but the German-speaking audience, especially on a platform like LinkedIn. And when it comes to the idea of marketing yourself, well, we can learn from you North Americans, if I want to put it that way. We're not that, our culture is not really, it started to be ready for that. I have the feeling that when you grow up in the States, you learn in kindergarten about talk about your story and talk about your passion, talk about your vision. In Germany, it's more like, shut the, If you're good, your results should speak for you. So I realized a huge niche there or huge demand. So that's why I said I do that. So that's the first thing that I'm excited about. That I'm going to change my lifestyle. So after living here for 12 years, I decided to split my time I will spend approximately 50% of my time in Europe. I'll move to Czech Republic, and the other 50% will be in the UAE, because I believe that I want to have the best out of both worlds. And instead of thinking in these classic patterns of, well, either this or either that, I ask myself, is it possible to have A and B? I don't know, but I decided to embrace it. And if I say after 1 year it was the most stupid idea, or I don't feel like it, it's okay. But then I don't need to live with that question of wondering, I don't know what I could do and should I do and whatever. So yeah, it's about going out there and experimenting it. So yeah, excited about that too.
I'm so excited you're moving to the Czech Republic, because that's where I'm from. So I'm like, yay. And I can totally relate when you said about the German market not being realized, like ready. It's like, or getting there, right? I know exactly what you're talking about, because it's the same back home in the Czech Republic. So it's like, yeah, I totally understand. But good for you. You'll be the, that person who brings it in, that person who is the pioneer of this message. So that's wonderful. And I'm sure you will be extremely, extremely successful with that in those markets. So yay.
Thank you.
I also love what you said. You said, can I have A and B? And that means living in the possibility, not thinking either or, but thinking both and, right? Like I can have it both ways. Like that's wonderful, because it really is possible. And if you didn't try, you would never know. So yay for you. Yay for you. So what do you need from our audience? Is there anything we can help you with, we can support you with?
To be honest, I also want to expand one of my side projects that I'm working on. So I want to learn more about the art of comedy, about the art of being funny. So if anybody out of your audience knows a great comedian who's also a mentor or a coach, somebody who has the patience of taking somebody by the hand and teaching him or her, or maybe a great online course, tell me about it, because I find it very difficult to find somebody that I find really relatable and that I resonate with. So if anybody who listens to that says, woman, you need to check out that guy or that girl, I don't care about gender, let me know, because I've been struggling with that, to be honest.
That is so great. And I'm sure that someone in the audience will. So you'll definitely be connected to that person that you need to be connected. That's how the universe works anyway.
Absolutely.
Put it
Thank
out
you.
there, it's coming your way.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Natalia, how do we connect with you? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
The easiest way is literally to connect with me on LinkedIn. And if LinkedIn is a platform that you don't use so much, then I'm very, very sure that you use Instagram. So on LinkedIn, you'll find me under Dr. Natalia Wiechowski. And on Instagram, I decided to use a simpler name because nobody can pronounce my last name, doesn't know how to write that. So you'll find me under @ThinkNatalia. Thanks.
Natalia, wonderful. So we'll link those links underneath this video so people can just simply go and click on them and go to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. It was so lovely to hear what you're up to, your amazing plans, and I will be keeping our fingers crossed for you, just like how you did that, so that everything goes smoothly and wonderfully, and yeah, we'll be cheering for you from here, from LA.
I really, really appreciate that. And please reach out if there's anything I can help you with. I don't take your time for granted. So thank you so much for this opportunity to introduce me to your wonderful audience, and also wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Thanks. You have a phenomenal day.
Thank you.